Let's complete our neck. With your neck clearly marked out from the template, bring it to the bandsaw, cut on the waist side. Remember not to push too hard and let the blade do the cutting. Keep your fingers right out of the way at all times. Cutting a tight radius on the bandsaw can be difficult, so make sure you do it in stages. Now make the 2 cuts on top of your neck. Don't cut all the way to the end of the neck. Once you reach the head, stop and bring the bandsaw back out. Cut off your waist at the sanding line. We now have the basic shape of our neck. I like to cut off the 2 corners to make it easier for shaping. Hopefully you've left a small gap from the bandsaw, so sand back down to the line you marked out. If the gap's quite large, you may want to use a rasp file. Try and be as accurate as possible with your sanding. Before you start shaping, clamp your neck down in a way that allows easy access to the areas you wish to shape. Using a rasp or a shore form, flatten out the underside of your neck. And using a large sanding block, get the head of your ukulele neck as flat as possible and aligned with your 2 pencil marks. Mark out your end template and run a line down both sides of your neck. We need to remove a fair amount of material from the base, and we'll be planing this off. Mark 2 lines perpendicular to the base and mark your waist. It's important to check that the 2 trenches you cut earlier pass through the 2 lines that you've just drawn. Now put your neck in the vise and plane off the waist. Run your plane parallel to the side of the neck and always check to see how close you are to your pencil line. Do the same thing to the other side of the neck. Clamp your neck to the table and use a rasp file to begin shaping. Pay special attention to the curve at the base of the neck. You want to remove material evenly along the whole neck, so don't spend too much time filing in one spot. Frequently change the side of the neck you're working on to make it as symmetrical as possible. Continue shaping your neck with whichever tools you feel comfortable with. Shore forms will remove a lot of material quickly, but the errors can be severe. As a shaping guide, try and maintain that original pencil line. Once you're happy with the rough shape, start sanding with some rough 40 grit sandpaper. Decide on a shape for your ukulele head and make sure all the keys will fit on there. Once you've marked that shape, cut it out on the bandsaw. Use a variety of sandpaper to finish your neck. 40 grit, 80 grit, 120, and then some 240 and 320. And finally, your neck is complete.